Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today is the second half of my what solds for last weekend, which will be July 7th through the 9th. My sales had been doing really good. I've been very happy, just consistently doing, and then like yesterday was the best day I've had in the last month, and then today I've sold 5 things. And it's almost 5 in the evening, so I was ready. I was ready for the ebb and the flow, and now I'm on the downward cycle, but hopefully it'll pick up this evening maybe. But y'all, I messed up. I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. I always talk about doing the end and sell similar. I do it every night, usually 300 to 400 items per night, just because I have almost 11,000 listings. So just to keep up with it, it's really not that time consuming. But last night a storm was coming. Lightning was striking, thunder, everything. And I was in the middle of it. I was afraid I was going to lose power, and I got careless. And I accidentally deleted 100 listings. So today I've decided I'm going to finish this inventory. I got probably, let me think, 3 shelves, and on each of my shelves there's at least 2 baskets, and sometimes there's some overflow. So I had done 3 shelves full of probably 40 or more shelves that I have, and I just kind of petered out on it. I started a couple of months ago, but now I've decided, this is going to be the reason why this week I'm going to try to inventory as much as I possibly can. In fact, today I've spent about 5 hours. I've already done 4 shelves, 4 more shelves. Now I am going to have to backtrack and at least do a physical count to make sure if a basket's supposed to have 24 items, does it still have 24 items? Because some of those items could have been deleted. So just be careful. Be very careful when you're doing end and sell similar. So that's what I'm facing. But I think it's the push. I really did need to get this inventory done. And I've already got maybe 12 items that had been deleted, or or not in the right basket, something. So, all right, let's get to this. Had sales on all 4 platforms. Of course, eBay, if you're new to my channel, eBay is my primary. Everything gets listed on eBay, and then I pick and choose which items I want to cross-list to the other platforms. My other ones are Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy. I have not been cross-listing as much as I could be, because y'all know we have been really just bringing in a whole lot of inventory from yard sales and estate sales, and I've just kind of stayed busy with that. But you got to do it all. I just got to find time. Robert helps me with pictures, but Robert is my editor for my videos. He homeschools. He does a whole lot of other things, mowing 4 acres. So he helps where he can, but for the most part, I'm the person that lists everything. All right, so first thing, 1 sell on Mercari. It's this Fisher Price My First Bear rattle. Took a best offer of $7. I've mentioned this before. I'm doing a whole lot of sales that are below what I listed them for. Probably lower than normally I would have accepted offers on, except that they're old and I need them to move. Poshmark, I sold these VTech Go Smart Hot Rod Race Car Lot, sold for $10. Y'all, this is the oldest clothing item that I still had listed. We've only been listing clothes for a little over 2 years. This was the number 1 in the first box, because we do everything sequentially. So that's good. the oldest item sold. It was this casual country men's long sleeve button-down shirt, sold for $10. And then this Under Armour men's shirt sold for $9. Old stuff, be gone. All right, this was my one and only sale on Etsy. I think I'm letting Etsy just kind of end. I haven't been renewing any of my current listings on there. Just been letting them go into the expired. I think I have a little over 200 left, but I don't think I'm going to keep it up. But Winnie the Pooh sold for $17.95. Now eBay. I've had a lot of sales that have been like under $8. $8 is like my bread and butter. But right now I've been lowering my prices and I'm accepting a lot of low dollar offers. This is one of the examples. Little Tyke's dog figure from Toddle Tots sold for best offer of $6. But $6 for one little figure is still not too bad, and it all adds up. This was a surprise. These have been listed over a year. Picked them up at a church sale. I don't think I paid a whole lot, maybe $10 or something for a tote full of this Mikasa California currants. This was the gravy boat and platter. It sold for $32.32, but I sold some stuff right when I first listed it, but it's probably been over a year since I listed anything from that. And then since this sold, I've sold another item from that series. But nice, $32. Gun Heads and Tails Pink Rabbit sold for $24.22. Not all of the Head and Tails plush do very well, but this is one that, you know, I'm very happy with the profit on it. Newport Aquarium Little Penguin Plush. I'll show you where it was on the tag. A lot of parents will pick these up if they live near this because it's very expensive to buy stuff like this at the aquariums. We have Ripley's, so, you know, it might be if they know their child is going to want a souvenir that they go ahead and pick something up for a whole lot less than what they would pay for at the gift shops there. But this gray penguin sold for $8.02. If you're new to my channel, I don't do free shipping, so the buyer did pay extra. Now this is a Russ Puff Puff Brown Dog plush. Mine was the only one that had the original paper tag, so I did put a sizable price on it compared to just the regular ones. It is an older listing, so when I got a $30 offer, I went ahead and accepted it. Lego Duplo. These are blocks from the market. Sold for $9.25, just as replacement pieces. This is from the book homeschool curriculum lot that we picked up while we were traveling in New York. I've already sold 2 or 3 of the other sets. These were the teaching textbooks, sold for $35.95. We paid $10 for all of it. Mirage Studios Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle from 1988 sold for $12.07. Y'all definitely keep your eyes out for these Little Tyke pieces of mail. I picked up 3 of them at a church sale. I think I may have paid $1 each. But somebody has already came and purchased the red one and the yellow one for a total of $35.90. This is a Little Sweeties Lion plush from Commonwealth from 2006. Sold for $13.45. This is a viewer sale, so thank you so much, Herlena. She bought my second of the Russ Cliven cat plush. Sold for $16.12. Fisher-Price Loving Family Dream Dollhouse figures. These sold for $17.95. Wild Republic Sloth plush, 16 inches. It sold for $10. I posted in my Facebook group this week. I did have another Wild Republic plush. It was a red panda that eBay did take my listing down because there has been a recall on it. So if you find Wild Republic Red Panda. Don't pick it up. Don't pick it up. McGregor men's handkerchief. You can see on there it was from the Dollar General for $2. I think this was something we threw in a box lot from an estate sale. Sold for $7. Tyco Christmas Elmo from 1997. Sold for $8.02. A whole lot of bread and butter, y'all. Now, these are Buffalo China restaurant wear. A couple of years ago, I went to the 100 Mile Yard Sale in Withville, Virginia, which Robert and I and the Tea and Pickers are going to go at the end of the month. We're going to just go for one day. So if anybody's going to that yard sale, let us know. Maybe we can meet for lunch or dinner. But my sisters and I had gone that year, and I found these dishes. It was packed in the original boxes. Some of it you could tell had been used, but a lot of it is still sealed in plastic. She sold everything to me for $5. It had the cups and the saucers. I still have 25 right now. So, I mean, that's how many sets I ended up buying for $5. And I've sold a couple. They are long tail, but, you know, they're taking up one little spot on a shelf. I'm okay with that. They're in their original boxes still. So, slowly but surely, $10 a set times 25. Oh, look at this. Robert picked it up, probably at an estate sale. It may have been at the same estate sale where we picked up those signed bonsai books. But this is a Dookie Chase cookbook. It was signed twice. I think it was inscribed once and then signed once. Been listed a while, but sold out of the blue, not even on an offer, for $72.82. This is another viewer sale. Right after we did a haul video on this, Sherry purchased it for $32. It's this Deluxe Playthings Musical Santa Claus. It did work, so yay. So thank you again, Sherry. This is from that Matthew C. lot. This was the DVD for the Delta level. Sold for $8.96. This was another surprise. I put a large price on it because it was a Kelly toy cat, but it was holding a lovey. And I tend to do really well, and I raise my prices on any plush that is holding a lovey. Don't know what it is, but they tend to do very well for me. This one sold for $24.22. Animal Adventure Fawn from 2003 sold for $13.45. It was a very quick sell. This is a 4-inch Applause Zebra mini plush, sold for $7.54. But the funny thing is after it sold, I received a message from the buyer asking if I knew the provenance of this plush. Had it always lived in Tennessee? I had to be honest and say, you know, I travel a lot. It could have been picked up at various locations. So no, it probably didn't originate in Tennessee and that I wasn't the original owner. But I just thought that was funny that somebody wanted, you know, I know of provenance of art and high dollar stuff, but I got it for a little Applause plush. Care Bears Tender Heart Bear, again, been listed over 6 months, so it had already been marked down once. Got an $8.50 offer on it, and it's gone. Carter's Teether Round Lovey Plush. This one's been listed a really, really long time. It's when I was still using my little cube, which I don't. I just have like a curtain type thing now that I just have hanging over there by my computer, and I use that to take my pictures on. But this one, I can tell it was in that cube, so years. $8.02. This sold, I think, the same day I listed it, and I realized, you know, when I was taking pictures that it looked like the little cat on there had been repaired, but they still purchased it very, very quickly. It was by Candle Compliments. It was Santa Claus. It's a little votive thing, holder. Sold for $8. Play School Glowworm. This is one of the more contemporary ones. I pick them up when I'm at the bins sometimes, but I'm going to probably, they take a long time to sell. Long time. I think you can still get some kind of version of it still new at Walmart or wherever the toy stores are. But definitely the vintage ones I'll keep my eyes out for. It still sold $8.02. St. Louis Cardinals Commonwealth Angry Birds plush sold for $11.11. This is K&M International. It's a very large 34-inch alligator from 1999, sold for $24.22. Again, I think this is the third one that sold for that amount. They had already been marked down the 10% permanently, and then when I went on my 10% off sale, it's just that's how the numbers round up. But it's funny that 3 of them in just that weekend sold. Cloud Island Elephant Lovey. I think I just showed these in a haul. I picked up 2 of these at a recent yard sale, and this first one's already sold for $9.86. I pick up most Loveys. This is Fancy Nancy. I just love saying that. From Jack's Pacific 2010. I think this is the one that I do the best on. There's several plush dogs from that series, but this is the one. It sold for $18. This, I was surprised when I did comps on it because it had so much wear. It's very discolored, had lots of wear. It is a vintage Progressus ice cream paddle. It was marked West Germany, still sold for $12.07, even in, I think, not that great of condition. Mary Meyer, little 8-inch bear, just thought it was cute, sold for $8.25. I picked this up, I want to say either at a Savers or a Goodwill when we were up in Rochester. It was in a bag of other stuff, but I bought it specifically for this Baby Einstein duck puppet. It sold very quickly for $22.45. And then, not my best sell, but I drug it to, oh yeah, it is my best sell. Oh, I thought for some reason it sold for $60. No, this is the Ball Harvest Pro Sauce Maker. We purchased at a church sale. I bought 2 juicers at this church sale. This one is by Ball. I think we paid $7 for it. It sold for $90. And then I paid $8 for a Champion juicer, and it sold for. So definitely this time of year, this stuff is going to be selling like hotcakes because canners and are looking for this stuff to help in processing all the stuff that they're getting from their garden. Those were my sales. Like I said, it's been strong and consistent for me. Today, hopefully it's going to pick up. But definitely keep listing. I always say the same things. List consistently. Run sales. Do the promoted listing fees. Somebody asked what I do. I mess this up every time. For me, I do trending with a cap at 8%, but I do have a +1, so that if the trending is 6%, it'll bump it up to 7, but it'll never go over 8. So technically, most things sell at the 8% because, the trending could be 15 or 20%, but I have mine capped at 8. Some people stick with the 2%. We all have our business ideas on how we're going to do promoted listings. Some people say they don't do it at all, but I have a lot of long tail stuff, so I run promoted listings. I just account for it in my bottom line. All right, let's get to work. I'm going back to inventorying, y'all. All right, bye.